Hi, I'm Sarah from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and today we're going to go over everything you need to know for block 20 of the Cascade Yarns Knitterati Diagonal Afghan. Okay, so block 20 is this really beautiful, delicate bobble pattern. We've got bobbles going all the way around the border and then leaning in towards the center. Some of you might be seeing this block and thinking, oh no, another center start one, but actually this is a mitered square. So if you look closely, you can see a seam coming down this side. So you'll knit starting at the outside and working your way back and forth to build this square this way until you end with just 6 stitches in the center here. So no fiddly center start, but you still get that beautiful kind of square inside out looking effect. You can see the texture on this is really beautiful as well. We've got these bobbles that are pretty small, so they're kind of delicate and they're really fun. So this should be a fast and fun knit for you as soon as you get the hang of what we need to do. If you need a refresher on your knits and purls, your basic increases and decreases, which some of you will be using in this square, you can go ahead and find our basic techniques video where we go over all of that step by step. There's a link to that in the upper right hand corner right now so that you can see exactly what you need to do. Today, however, we're going to go over the 2 tricky things. We're going to do the bobble, which you'll do all throughout, and then we're going to do the decrease with the bobble, so that you can see exactly how you make this beautiful mitered square. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way and grab our swatch. So we go ahead and just knit into this swatch really quick so that we can get started. Okay. So the first technique that you need to know is called MB or make bobble. For this, you are going to first knit into the front and then bring the tip of your right needle around and knit into the back loop of the stitch. Don't slip it off yet because you're going to do this one more time. Into the back again and back into the front. So you'll have knit 5 loops through that one stitch. So you knit into the front, into the back, into the front, into the back, and into the front again. Without turning your work, then we're going to slip this stitch off so we are done knitting it. Then we're going to use the left needle to then take the loops and slip them over the last loop that you did. So I did the 4th, then the 3rd, then the 2nd, and then the 1st. So I'm left with just that 5th loop on my needle. Okay, and then that is your bobble. So it's pretty basic. I will do that one more time. So let me go ahead and start that again. You might find that as you're knitting, those naturally start to fall to the back. You can just pop them forward and they will stand up where they belong. So let's do a bobble one more time. Into this stitch, I'm going to knit into the front, knit into the back, knit into the front, knit into the back, and knit into the front again. And then I am going to take the 4th loop that I created and slip it over the 5th one, the 3rd loop and slip it over, the 2nd loop and slip it over, and the 1st loop and slip it over. So there is my bobble. Pretty straightforward. I have total confidence that you can do this on your own. So the next tricky thing to know is how to decrease around a bobble. In your pattern, this is called DMB, so you're going to decrease and make a bobble. So the first thing you're going to do that is you're going to knit 3 stitches together. So I'm going to go over to that 3rd stitch away, and I'm just going to knit through all 3 of those stitches and take it off my needle. Then I'll slip this decreased stitch back over to the left side, and then I'm going to make a bobble in that stitch. So I will knit through the front and the back 5 times, ending on a front side. And then I will slip those extra stitches over my last loop. Be careful not to split your yarn. I seem to be good at that today. And there you have it. You decreased 3 stitches by knitting 3 together, and you have a bobble on top of that. So let me go ahead and just finish off this swatch, and I will hold it up and show you a better view. Okay, so I'm going to push those bobbles to the front so that you can see them a little more clearly. Okay, so here on the right hand side of our swatch we have these 2 bobbles that we created, and then right in the center here is our decreased stitch and the bobble on top of it. You can see that is creating a little bit of a hole right here. So on your next round, you don't have to worry, that will close right up with the decreases that you are continuing to do along that mitered edge. So it's pretty straightforward and makes this beautiful, beautiful texture. That was everything you need to know for block 20 of the Cascade Yarns Knitterati Diagonal Afghan. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because we have a lot more yarn reviews, tutorials, and other fiber fun like that. Happy crafting!